Welcome everyone to another episode of Hanging in Bear Country. I'm your host Brian Martinez. With me always is
Count Dracula.
Why do you always need to be like this? It's Ian Fernandez, guys. It's Ian Fernandez always, and we have some new guests with us here today. Woo! Yeah. You guys want to introduce yourselves and
Yes.
talk about a little bit? Of yourselves?
Hi, my name is Lexi Cannon, and I do a lot of things around here. I'm a senior.
Okay.
So I'm in varsity women choir. I do drama for Mr. Dykeman. I also do anchoring sometimes. And I am like club officer for 3 clubs: Book Bears
wow.
Club, Film Club, and Awareness Club. So
Nice.
I get around.
You get around.
Yeah, that's cool.
you're
That's
a
cool.
Famous
You're super
actor.
involved here. Awesome.
Hi. I'm Sunayana Cook, and I'm a sophomore, and I don't do nothing but just go to school. And I'm a part of the Warrens broadcasting.
So, there you go. You're
Broadcasting
you're,
represent.
You're an open book.
Exactly.
You know, fill those pages.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Well, guys, if you couldn't tell by our set
Yeah, look around.
now, thank you, Lexi, for
Yeah,
helping
welcome.
out.
For writing these.
It's
yeah.
Spooky Month. Woo!
Yeah.
Spooky Month.
Shout out
Halloween.
Derek.
Why Derek specifically?
Because Derek, that guy.
That
Oh,
Derek.
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, who is Derek?
Derek.
Yeah, Derek the Crow, guys.
Yeah,
I
it
wanna
was
say hi.
Derek
This
the
is-
Crow.
this is
He's
gonna
on
be
our table. For those who can't see, he's on our table.
He's gonna be our new.
Yeah,
buddy.
he's right
be
here.
Our
Hi,
fifth
Derek.
member. Hi, Derek.
We
Good
need
to
a
see you.
crow noise. But yeah, it's spooky season.
Yes, sir.
So you know what that means? Haunted.
Scary.
Halloween attraction.
Zoink scoop.
So I guess what we could start off with to start the spooky season. What are certain haunted attractions you guys have been to as of late, or at the very least you guys plan on going to?
So
Any stories?
I have been to Halloween Horror Nights for like 4 years in a row, maybe 5. So it's a lot of fun. I went last year, and it was so much fun. And it was usually when we go, the lines are super long, but my parents spent a little extra cash, so we got to skip the line.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was really fun. I think my favorite one was Scarecrow, but it smelled so bad in there. Like, because they made it smell like blood or something. Like, it just smelled so, like, disgusting in there, and I was so scared. I usually go with my dad. Like, I hide behind him because I'm so scared. So I, like, hide behind him. I didn't even open my eyes. I was looking like this, and then the scarers were trying to, like, get me through my dad.
Oh my
and no,
God.
I would push my dad into the scare. Sorry, Dad.
No, that is
like, take one for the team.
crazy.
Yeah. It's like, oh, look at those saw blades. Just push them into it. Like, oh man. Yeah, they look for scared people.
Yeah.
You're
Oh
like,
my God.
they're gonna. They see you. They
Yeah.
target that.
They
One
want to
of
see
the
the kids
most
cry
yeah.
in Peter Pants.
One of
That's what
the-
they want to see. That's what they want to see.
Evil people. No.
No, they're just doing their jobs.
Yeah,
Honestly.
it's so much fun, but it's scary. One
Yeah.
of the most popular ones last year was the weekend after hours
Oh, yeah.
nightmare. I went on that one. It scared me. So there's a part where there's like a room of mirrors, and there's just a bunch of like mannequins of the weekend like standing around, and there's like red lights flashing, and it's scary, and like you wouldn't know which one was real. Because there was like a few that were real, but you couldn't tell which ones were real.
Oh heck no.
So it was
What
so
the-
scary. So I was walking through that with my dad. My dad got scared. My brother got scared. They didn't scare me,
Nah.
but they scared my brother and my dad.
Well, that's
it was
because
so
you're-
funny. My dad jumped.
Well, that's because you're cowering behind him. You don't get any of the action.
He's having to compensate because he knows that you're gonna push him in, so,
Yeah.
he has to back up this way.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like, okay, either my daughter's gonna scare me or these guys. I'd
Yeah.
rather these guys.
It's one or the other.
Yeah.
It can't be both.
But yeah, Halloween Horror Nights is so much fun. I recommend going if you haven't went. It's so much fun, especially your first time there. I remember my first time there, I was
That's the worst.
terrified. Yeah.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
But it's fun. It's scary, but it's fun. I'm going tomorrow actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going
Right
with
on
my brother and his girlfriend, and
Third wheel.
yeah, third wheeler.
Oh,
That's
that is.
messed up.
I'm gonna like hide behind between them.
Oh
like I'm
my
gonna like
God,
split them up.
that is
You're gonna be like, is that your child? Is that your child?
Yeah.
dude. That is such a bad combo. Just the third wheel, but the scared third wheel as
Oh,
well.
man,
So they're just
yeah.
having to look after you, like, oh.
It's a couple, and then you got her just freaking out behind them.
Yeah, they're trying to take pictures, and then she's behind them in the pictures, like,
Scouring like a
like
dog.
Zoink Scoob the whole time.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Well, that's gonna be fun for you.
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
be fun,
excited
yeah.
for the Last of Us one.
Oh, The Last of
Yeah,
Us.
because The Last of Us is coming to Horror Nights, and I love The Last of Us. It was the first video game I've ever played.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, you're
I'm
lucky.
not good at video games, so that was like the only one that I played.
Oh.
Wow.
it's like these days, if you're not good at video games, you're boring. Like what?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
still play
can't.
Me Sports.
Me who doesn't
Me
play video
sports
games anymore
all
because of
day.
school.
Fair enough. So, Deanna, anything you got for
Well,
horror?
okay, I did just come back from Knott's like maybe like a week or two ago.
Oh,
okay.
They started putting up their little scary stuff.
Mm.
It wasn't really scary for me. Maybe for my two little cousins, but not for me. Not for me. I'm just looking
You're
like
brave.
You
Yeah,
really-
very brave.
Yeah.
Maybe for the two little scared children next to me, but for me, I was
Yeah,
fine.
like for me, I was okay. Like I've been to like a haunted attraction when I was little. I
Oh.
don't remember any of it. I just remember like one of the little rides, and we had to go in. I see scarecrows and fake blood and bones. The ride is
Bones.
cackling.
Oh, that's
and,
nice.
And it's cackling, and I'm like, okay, are we gonna break down? Is this a part of the scare? Like, what's going on? And then next thing you know, you hear boom, and then you hear ah, and it's just like, okay, it wasn't that scary, but okay.
All right, that's
Interesting,
That's pretty
yeah.
good.
Well,
You know what? Okay, this isn't really a haunted attraction, but it fits in because I got scared as a kid.
I love
went-
this story.
I went.
I love
I
this.
already know
I
how
don't
this
think
goes.
you've heard this one, but
I've
yeah.
heard this one.
I went. I was at Knott's, and you know how they have that little train you go on that gets like robbed
Yeah. Oh
by
yeah.
the by the prospectors.
Yep.
So when
Yes.
I went on, right, they were like, because they know how to like set it up with the aesthetic and whatnot, and so they're saying warnings. Oh, there are 2 wanted men out there, right? And I'm like 5 or 6 years old, so I'm thinking that this is full on real. So I'm like, Theo, Danny, like they're not gonna rob us, are they? And he's like, and like I distinctly remember him looking down and smiling, and then like looking up to mom, and he goes, No, we're good. We'll be fine.
It was at
Don't
this
worry.
moment he
We'll be
realized.
fine. We'll be good. So I'm like, okay, sure. And like the whole time we're like chugging down, I'm like, like the whole time
they coming
I'm
to
like
get me?
I'm freaked out, right? And then finally like the train like jolts to a stop, and then like you can hear, put your hands up, this is a robber, dude. The waterworks like
Oh
this,
my
just
God.
The waterworks immediately.
everything, coming
Niagara
out.
Falls, man.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
so embarrassing because my Uncle Danny, man, he was not helping because he kept pointing me out. He's like, Brian, stop crying, they're gonna come get us. And I'm like, shut up.
That's not helping.
And so they come over, and like the actors were really nice because they could see that I was like
Yeah.
super freaked out. So they were like, hey, you okay?
It's like, hey, kid, you want a candy?
And I was like, stay away from me. And I'm like doing this as
You're
if like
about to beat
as if
somebody
like
else.
this 5-year-old was gonna like defend my 25-year-old uncle against everyone else. But what's it called? Like they were super nice. They just said, hey, like get good grades in school and we won't rob you. So to this day, I have always striven. I think it explains why I strive to get good grades. I don't want to get robbed, bro.
Traumatized. Dude.
You learned a good lesson that day.
A
I
good
guess.
lesson.
A good
Yes, you
lesson.
did.
Yeah. So not exactly like Halloween themed, but I was scared. So you know it's close enough. It's close enough, guys. It's
Close enough.
That's close enough.
Ian, what do you got
That's
for
a
us?
news story. I thought it was another one.
Oh, the other one.
The other one.
If we have time, I'll talk about
No,
that.
I think
other
you
one.
did. Well, you punched the guy
Oh, well,
Ooh.
yeah, that was the other
in
one.
the crotch.
That's
Yeah.
a beast. I don't think that's a 100. I think that's a beast.
Oopsie poopsie, guys.
Well, yeah. Well, other than my house, that's a horror attraction all year round.
By
Yeah,
itself.
some people know. You've seen my bio, dog. But
Okay, bro. Yeah, we get it.
yeah. So I've been to Not Scary Farm already once. I was supposed to go again, but that was canceled.
Oh.
Yeah. When people go, they're scared. I go for the atmosphere. It's like,
Go for the funnel cake.
there's that. Well,
Cake's good.
that
I love funnel
Truth.
cake.
You know what?
Ain't that the truth?
when I was there, I had a whole funnel cake. I was 2 bites in. I was like, you know what? This is disgusting. I gave it to the scarer.
You gave it to the scare.
I-
Okay,
I
at least you
gave-
got some.
I gave
Six
it to
Flags
the
is
scare.
way better.
Yeah. No,
We're leaving. Bye.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's
Wow.
getting older or anything.
Brian
but,
has left.
like sweet,
There's
We're not
no
doing
way.
this.
overly
You're
sweet
not-
things are just terrible to me now.
You're
I
terrible,
couldn't eat
Ian,
it.
you're
I
terrible.
couldn't eat the
Okay.
funnel cake. Well, that's a horror in itself, I guess. So,
Yes, it is.
you guys find that scary? Well, there you go. Yeah. So I'm there. It's like, oh, look at those two couples. Bah! Like, oh, okay.
It's
like,
more like
oh,
a gunshot than anything.
this
But
is-
yeah, sure.
Look at
They
that
get
guy.
scared that quickly
Yeah.
though. They like just come
Yeah.
at you like quick. Like you'll be walking like I've never been to Knott's, but I have been to Horror Nights, so that's like all I can really talk about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I
when
got you.
I was walking, like they have the chainsaws and they just come at you.
Mhm.
And if you run, oh, big
They
mistake.
chase you.
They
Big
chase you down.
mistake. They chase you. They don't stop chasing you either.
Oh my god.
Like even if you're like stop, no, they'll keep chasing you.
Wow.
Does anybody have a favorite movie, like a scary movie that they watch during
Oh,
I don't
Halloween?
like scary
we're gonna
movies.
save that. We're gonna actually save those for a little longer. All right, we're gonna really stretch it out.
Yeah,
for,
that
the
deserves its
entirety
own
of the Halloween.
segment.
That
That
deserves its
deserves
own
Yeah,
little-
that
little
does.
segment.
Yeah.
I can't talk about my cousin, my older cousin, used to work as a scarer
Ooh.
over there at Knott's.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And so I can tell a story for him. He can't. He's not here to defend himself. So
Oh, it's over for this guy.
Vince,
It's
Oh,
over.
no.
Vince, if you ever watch this, I don't care.
West-
He knows you did it, but he
You can
doesn't
get
care.
mad at me. I don't care.
Yeah.
So what's it called? He used to work at Not Scary Farm, right? He used to
Mhm.
work there, or Not Scary Farm, but Not Scary Farm. And he remembered that there was this one kid that like he could see him like throughout most of the maze. And like the kid before walking in, because apparently where they're at, they can hear most of the people like outside waiting. And he specifically heard this kid go, "Oh, I'm not gonna get scared. You guys are a bunch of like wussies, like scaredy cats. Da, 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 da. Like I
Oh.
got
Don't be the
this.
ones to be
I
That's
got
a
this."
bad
You
word.
know,
You
and so my cousin was just like he was
You took
sizing
that
this kid up.
opportunity.
He's like, all right, you not scared? You not scared? Let's
Like
find out.
bet.
Yeah.
No, he waited till like the very last end. Because to be fair, according to him, like the kid was like hanging in there. Like he was like a little like freaked out. You can see like his hand shaking just a bit, but for the most part, he was like whenever a scare came out, he was like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, what's
Hey,
good?
what's up?
How you doing, my boy?
What's going on?"
Yeah.
You know, just like
Tabs up.
Not with me.
Tabs him up. I don't know.
tabs up Jason Voorhees. Hey, what's up? What's up, my guy?
I don't
Like,
think
it's
it's
the whole time.
touch, but okay.
And so, but finally it got to the end, and so my cousin, I think he was like dressed up something similar to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and so yeah, we'll wrap it up with this real quick. When the kid came out and was like on like I think it was like 5 or 6 steps away from getting to the end of the maze, he literally said out loud, "Man, that was nothing." And so my cousin just and just right behind him, just like waving the thing, dude. He for a good 5 seconds. Is that the end?
No, keep going.
Just
No,
keep
keep
going.
going.
Just
Keeping
keep
going.
going.
Okay, sorry about that. We heard a beep. I'm not sure. Is that the end?
Keep going.
Just keep going.
Keep
Just
going.
finish
Okay.
the story.
Sorry.
I wanna hear this. I wanna hear this.
I apologize. There was some confusion here. And so he scared the kid so bad that like his high pitched voice
Oh my god.
confused him whether or not if he was a guy or a girl. It was that bad. So yeah, we'll leave it with that pretty much.
That was like, hey,
if
this
you're
is
that kid and you're that kid and you're watching this episode, don't worry. We don't know your name.
You
so,
only
you know.
peed your pants a little bit. You're good. You're fine.
Bye everyone. We'll see you for another episode. Bye.